So I want you to talk to me about Atlanta nightlife. Like, New York, I already told you is shit. It's not the same. It's
It ain't
not what
that
it
bad.
used to be.
It ain't that bad.
So talk to me about the nightlife
Atlanta.
down here.
Atlanta nightlife, is booming. I don't want to say all the way booming, maybe compared to a few years ago. I'm not originally from Atlanta. I'm from North Carolina, but I've been down here working for about the past 5 years now. So I guess some people tell me about some clubs. I missed the 112 era. I caught the tail end of the Velvet Room. I heard Buckhead used to be crazy, crazy, and I missed that. So I guess when I came down, it was more of the compounds and the, like I said, I got the tail root of the Velvet Room. But I guess the more what I'm caught up in is not necessarily such the Black Hollywood, and I used to hit the lounges and all that when I first came down, but I kind of got tired of that scene, seeing the same people that make you realize Atlanta's not as large. But as far as when you going to work records, you got to go through these spots. You know, if you got folks coming in town, you got to go through these spots. With me, for myself though, I like to mingle out in the streets a little bit. You know, see what's different. So I was turned on to Edgewood a few years later, and I'm like, yo, now this is Atlanta. Really, what I liked about that Edgewood market is the amount of artists that I've seen come up through that market. It's like before they go to these larger clubs, and even with the way that the times and the way of breaking music are going now, these folks weren't necessarily breaking by coming in there and having a DJ play their music. It's a lot of live performances over in this East Atlanta Village and the Edgewood market and everything.
So how do you feel about like how music and how artists are breaking right now? Like I was talking to my friend the other day about this bad Barbie, the Cash Me Outside girl or whatever, and she literally just went viral, and then she got to deal with Atlantic, which is crazy because the girl ain't a rapper.
Right.
But what are your thoughts on that? Like,
go get the money.
okay.
I mean, it's entertainment at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, it's entertainment. I love hip hop. I respect hip hop. I love music, period. So it's like, who am I to say what's whack? Who am I to say what's not right? Who am I to say that this artist didn't do me no DJ drops or ain't doing no radio interviews, but he's still getting all the spins in the world? It's a whole different time. Like, to where, not saying that the artists don't need the DJs, but you might not need the DJ as much as you used to. And I'm not gonna say it's scary because I'm still gonna work my move, but it's like, all right, now you gotta find different ways. You know what I'm saying? Like some DJs survive
What are some of those new ways? Like how
it's new ways.
surviving?
You can just upload your music on your own. You don't gotta pay a DJ shit to break your record these days. For real, for real. You don't gotta do a DJ no drops at all. And if your song's still going crazy enough and that DJ ain't got no access to this artist because you may be what you might think would be an overnight sensation, nah, it's not that. It's just so many ways to break music now that the DJ may not just be in tune.
Like these SoundCloud artists,
And that's exactly what I'm saying.
Great, like they are moving like Smoke Perp, Wi-Fi,
Exactly.
like
And it
Slump
don't cost
God.
nothing to upload your music. And all it takes is I guess, you know, you got the playlist ways you can work it. But on SoundCloud, it's like you get to build the right fan base and figure out how to really target your market. You can be up out of here.
But you know what the crazy thing is? It's like I went to one of these festivals and I was just looking into the crowd and I was like, and I don't feel like music should be about race. Like it really shouldn't. But it was just still fascinating to me that I barely saw any people of color in the crowd. They were rocking to that shit. Like they knew all the lyrics. Like it was crazy.
I mean, even with our shows, like the 2 Chainz shows, it's a lot of our shows are majority white crowd, and we love it. You know what I'm saying? It'll be black folks there too. You know what I'm saying? But like them festivals, my favorite events to do are festivals. You know what I'm saying? So
Why?
I love doing. Just like you just said, folks going crazy, and there's no cap on the building, so it's like we might be at a club and it's 1,000 people here, 1,500 people here, and yeah, they going crazy. They turn some people in the section, they too cool. But festival, have you ever seen somebody crowd surf in a wheelchair? I've seen, who was in Lollapalooza, Chicago, like maybe 3-4 years ago.
Wait, are you serious?
I swear, and we done seen him like 3 times since then. Dude in like the middle of the crowd, his homeboys holding him up, wheelchair in the air.
Wait, so he didn't fall once?
Yeah, nah, Tit said, bring him up here. And I swear, they passed this dude with the wheelchair all the way up to the stage.
I think the SoundCloud wave, though it's moving like crazy, I think that some of them do rush to create the song, and it's like, yo, the song will literally be like 1 minute, and it moves, don't get me wrong, but the shit will literally be 1 minute. Do you feel like the younger generation, they don't put as much quality music out as they could? And it's not a trick question, because you look at me like you're looking at me like I'm trying to catch you.
Nah, it's just who's to say what quality is.
Okay.
Like even going back and listening to listening to old Master P songs, old No Limit songs, I be like, damn, it's jamming, but it's sound quality, where they recorded at, but it's jamming. That's automatic. You still feel it. It's like sometimes you might mess around and get something mixed, and it might take the whole vibe away from a record. So I don't really feel there's no rules, because somebody's gonna like it, somebody gonna feel it, and I guess as long as the frequencies are right, as long as you're not peaking whenever the DJ playing it, or whenever they playing it on the airwaves, or whenever it's coming through them speakers, as long as it's knocking and you can hear what the person is saying, the good engineer is gonna come eventually. You know what I'm saying? But it's like until then, like I remember one song, for example, Waka Flocka, Oh Let's Do It. I remember when that song first came out, and a few months later, you know, it got crazier and crazier. They had to get the clean version, and then I got another version in my email, and it was the mixed version, and it sounded way different. I played it in the club one time, and I was like, nah, it don't even hit the same. It ain't even give me the same feeling in the car or nothing. So I trashed it. I ain't never played that version no more. I went back to the raw version. Sometimes that rawness.
Did that other version move at all? Because I don't even.
Yeah, like, that's what was on the radio.
Okay.
It's some folks, and you know, you from uptown, so you may have caught that record a little bit later. You know, I'm just messing with you. But
damn.
I'm just talking mess. Nah, shout out to DJ Self, man. Shout out to Superstar J. It's a lot of.
It's a few.
I ain't even gonna start naming folks, because there's plenty of folks, but they like these years back then. Like, nah, but when I'm talking about Self, like this boy Self, really, you would have thought this guy was living in Atlanta. He was on everything. If something broke, if something was going crazy in Atlanta, Self would be on it. So like Self was like even when the 2 Chainz era. Like, I ain't gonna say 2 Chainz, the Titty Boy era, when I first started going and doing those media runs with Tit back in the day. One of the main DJs we'd always go to. Of course, we went to everybody, but Self was just one of those DJs that, oh yeah, I already got this. Matter of fact, I already got my own version of this. You know what I'm saying? The Gwen and remix already. I dropped the album called Peace, Love, No Stress. And I don't know if you call it an album or what. I don't know how to really classify things these days. You don't call it mixtapes, albums. You call it a collection, or let's call it a project.
Right.
So the Peace, Love, No Stress collection. Like I said, I practice no stress real heavy.
The first one was Paper. That's with Luke Nasty.
Yeah.
That was
Paper.
Another joint.
So the Peace, Love, No Stress collection. Paper with Luke Nasty and Short Dog. My boy Major 7 produced that. We cooked that up in Miami, Florida. And yeah, it's a good day. We was out on the jet skis riding. Me and Luke Nasty, we from the same hometown, High Point. So, you know, we kicked it. He in town, I'm in town. What's up? Let's go ride some jet skis. Let's do this. All right, cut the BS. Let's go to the studio so we can cook up. Major 7 pulled up. And I guess my whole purpose, what I did, why it's Sudd featuring, is because I put these plays together. You know, it's a lot of plays that I put together that I don't necessarily brag about, or may not say or speak about it in interviews, but you know, I felt that okay, I put these songs together. Instead of putting them out this way, let's put it out on my body of work. Let's build my catalog. Let's turn Sudd up as an artist. You feel what I'm saying? So I can be on these festival stages and I can be playing, okay, cool, y'all ready for that song? Here go that Sudd. Bam. Crowd go crazy. You feel what I'm saying? So with this song, with this project right here, like I said, I practice and I preach no stress. So that's how I was feeling. Peace, love, and no stress. You got 3 just cool player vibes. Whether you smoke, whether you just riding in the car, whether you just chilling at home, whatever the mood may be, you may be on a yacht, whatever it may be. This is just that peace, love, and no stress music.
Yep.